Hey everyone, Happy New Year. Hope the year's off to a great start. I just want to talk about real estate prices now that the year-end figures are in. We keep hearing that real estate was huge in 2021 across the country and here in Edmonton as well. But there's so much variation across the country. I wanted to give you some local numbers and really dive in to see what the figures here show us. The summary version is this. Sales were way up. That's the number of properties, and they were selling a lot faster. Prices edged up, not a lot, but they definitely went up. And current listings are really low. That makes it a bit tougher to be a buyer right now, but it makes it a little easier to be a seller. Average price is $470,000. That's in the city of Edmonton for a detached single-family home. That's up more than 7% over the annual average in 2020. Condos were up about 3.4%, and duplex row houses up roughly 6.4%. And if we lump all those different categories together, we get an overall residential price in the city of Edmonton that's up about 6%. Okay, so we've looked just at the city of Edmonton, but let's zoom out a little bit to look at the greater Edmonton area and just see what that comparison is. If we look at single-family detached homes across a wide variety of communities, there's lots of variation, of course, but you can see the average is 457,971. Then let's compare again the city of Edmonton average for single-family homes compared with the Alberta average. You can see that we're just below the Alberta average, but well below that national average. And those national figures are driven so much by the Toronto and Vancouver figures. Remember, that's the Canadian average. We're not comparing to the highest in Canada. So Edmonton looks really affordable by comparison. Back to the city of Edmonton now for this part. Let's look at the number of sales. There were 10,121 single-family homes sold. That's up 42% compared with the year before. If we look at all residential sales, we push in condos, townhouses, single-family homes, everything into one category and look at the sales figures. Look at this, 17,129. And one of the things that means is that inventory is much lower than normal. In fact, it's the lowest it's been in years. We ended with 3,550 listings in all categories, so that sales to listings ratio really favors sellers at the moment. Just remember that if you're a seller thinking about selling, this is a great time historically for you to be selling because there's not much for buyers to pick from. Last year, days on the market, that's how quickly they sold. 37 days, again, way faster than the year before. Condos and duplexes, townhomes take a bit longer to sell on average, but if we lump all those residential sales together, 43 days in 2021 compared with 58 the year before. So that's a lot of information. The big takeaway, of course, it's a good time to sell, and buyers will have to move very quickly to get the home they want in 2022. We can't really be sure what's going to happen to prices, but there's no obvious reason to think prices will stay stable or go down. It really looks like the pressure is for them to move up. I'm Tim Wilson. Let me know when you're ready to buy or sell your next home. I'll be ready to help.